Hey guys, we're going to look at Extra Level 2 of World 7 Secret Garden. This setup is very similar to that of a previous level, but some slight modifications here actually make this much more complicated. So let's look at what we need to do. We've got Baba is you. It looks like flag is win is what we're trying to shoot for. Hedge is stop, so we can't affect anything on the perimeter of this hedge wall. So let's look at what the basic challenges we're up against are. Right, so if we just bring our rock over here, we can sink it into the water. Okay, then we can get past. But how do we do flag as a win? Well, we sink right into the water, so that doesn't work. If we try to go back to maybe get a piece of text to help us, we can't because the belt's in the way. So that's no good. So, how do we get two things across? Well, if we try to push the rock across and a piece of text, then we're just stuck. We can't move forward because there's not enough space. So that's no good. And finally, if we get really clever and push some text over top of the rock, then turn rock is pushed back on, we may think we can get these two things across together, but notice, since text is float, what's going to happen is the text will not be affected by belt's shift. So it'll sit right on top of the belt and the rock will skitter on past, and we're ending up with the same problem we had before where we're just stuck. So that's not good either. What we actually have to do is much more complicated. We need another non-text object. So we've got the rock. We need to turn a piece of text into a kiki. But that's easier said than done, because we can't just say text is kiki, or this will happen and our game's over. So we need to use the conditional. What we're going to say is that text on rock is kiki. How do we symbol this here? Okay, let's bring this down a little bit. Probably making this harder than it needs to be. We're going to say text on rock is kiki, and we're going to use this is. So now we have a kiki, but we're down one little verb here, but we should be able to make do without that. Now, this is important. I need to get these two separated. We're going to push the rock across the belt, and now we are going to switch to kiki as push and push kiki across the belt. Now that we have both objects across the belt overlapping each other, we are going to turn that kiki back into text, and that should solve our issue. So now we have text sitting over top of the rock, but it's on the other side of the belt. We're going to reassemble rock as push. Now we should be able to push both these things together. The rock will sink in the lake, the text will float, so the text is fine, and we are going to use it to make flag as win, and that's how we do it. And there you go. Thanks for watching.